before we jump into the adventure, let's jump over to the shop.
Greetings, adventurers. It's good to see all of you here. This is unorthodox.
Well, you know, we've never been ones to stick to tradition.
Bartholomew, I'd like to thank you for making the time.
It's not a problem. I'm always here, more or less. I'm happy to take your money. What do you want to exchange it for?
Good evening, Bartholomew. Yevgeny here. If you would be so kind, I would like to purchase a random magic item from the Big Bag Bonanza.
Bartholomew's Big Bag Bonanza. Yes, it's a popular selection. We can, of course, do this for you. Just reach in and see what you get. Everything I've ever owned is in this bag.
Including his his stinky gym shoes. I think he's a ham sandwich in there somewhere.
Quite a number of items. So, best of luck to you. Go ahead and roll a D1000.
1,000-sided dice coming up. All right. Bottle of vodka.
372. Let's see what that is.
Uncommon weapon and wonders.
You reach into the bag, and your hand passes over a number of items. First, what appears to be a small pipe of some sort, and some kind of smoke puffs out of the bag as you grab it, but that falls from your grasp, and instead, the next thing you touch, it appears to be maybe a rapier or a sword of some kind, and as you hold it, you start to feel this immense just desire to take more, and in trying to grab more stuff, that also falls from your grasp. But a simple pendant is what you take. The front of it appears to be a gemstone carved heart, and as Bartholomew speaks up, this is a classic magic item. I have a number of these in there. This is called a periapt of wound closure, or it's a pendant, a magical pendant. While you wear it, you stabilize whenever you're dying at the start of your turn, and whenever you roll a hit dice to regain hit points, it doubles the number of hit dice. But mostly when you die, you won't die. Unless someone just outright, stabs you while you're down, but that's a tough situation no matter what.
Well, wonderful. Thank you, Bartholomew. This will prove useful. I die quite frequently.
The bag has a way of giving you what you need sometimes. Is there anyone else that has anything they'd like to purchase?
I, Bartholomew, not I, Bartholomew, but I, Bartholomew. Would like to pull from the bag as well. My mother always told me, always pull from the bag after a Russian, and I'm going to heed her words.
Go ahead
and do that.
Roll me a D1000. He holds out the bag to you. 422, almost got the magic number, but not quite. As you reach into the bag, your hand passes over first. It appears to be a simple piece of paper, maybe like a fan or something. Does not connect it, and then the next one kind of shocks you, so you're forced to let go as you grab it. Instead, what you take, they appear to be pipes, and as you pull them out, Bartholomew speaks up. This is an interesting one. You have to be able to use some kind of wind instrument, I believe, if you want to make full use of these. But these are considered called pipes of hunting, another classic one. You can play them, and you will create sort of this eerie, spellbinding tune, and the people around you have the potential to become frightened of you. And of course, you may choose for individuals to not be affected by this if you so desire, if you only want to target certain individuals with it. And you can use
that's, of course, only if they weren't already frightened by your face, Kelar.
Oh dear.
Well, that seems to be a bit hard, but regardless, the pipes of hunting now belong to you.
I thank you, Bartholomew.
Yes, but of course. And anyone else?
I'd like to pull from the bag.
Bag pulls all around. We can do that
yes.
as well. Go ahead and also roll me a D1000.
Okay. Get it?
What is a weird thing to type out?
Oh! 930. All right. You reach into the bag, and your hand passes over. First, what appears to be it's some type of small jar. It's like very unassuming, and you're like, it's kind of lame. And then another one's just like maybe another equally small and unimportant seeming rock, which you also toss aside in favor of something a little bit bigger and heavier. It appears to be a rug of some kind, and as you pull it out and whip it out of the bag, it just stays floating in the air, and Bartholomew speaks up, "A carpet of flying!"
Oh,
A delightful piece. This is an interesting one. It'll move according to your directions if you are within, of course, 30 feet of it. This is a 6 by 9 foot carpet of flying. It can carry 800 pounds of weight and flies at a speed of 30 feet.
Oh man, we won't be able to take Yevgeny.
There's a strange word.
I am rather heavy set, but Salazar, you have magic carpet.
Well, if you outgo its carrying capacity, it will fly still. It might be a little bit slower. But that is all for all of you. Is there anything else anyone would like to buy? I know you're here and going once, going twice, sold. Get out there and do a quest or something.
Thank you kindly, Bartholomew.
До свидания, comrade.
Take me off the screen, Jeremy.
Salazar, a word?
Yeah.
It occurs to me that I got an instrument, and you're a bard. You got a carpet, and I'm a cat.
Oh.
So it just feels like you know those feelings that you get.
I mean,
just think on it. We'll kill Jack of Blades and then think on it.
Okay, we'll consider it.
But also wizards like flying carpets and cats like glowing red things, which is what I found.
The glowing red thing? What is it?
The little stone thing. I think that's what it is.
All right, fine. The carpet's yours. Give me the red thing.
No, cats should have 9 lives.
The carpet is mine. For now.
As the 4 of you, I'm sorry, the 3 of you bicker among each other, and Armand, I imagine you are just kind of there at the moment.
Armand is aloof.
You hear
but loud.
And you just loudly aloofing. But as you loudly aloof and bicker, you hear the voice of Roger, the shop intern. You may know Roger. You've seen him around. He's just kind of he does all the work that Bartholomew doesn't want to do around the shop. All the record keeping, the actual counting of Bartholomew bucks that are exchanged. He has to count one each individually. And as Bartholomew goes out into the back to do whatever, and Roger has finished counting the Bartholomew bucks, he looks at you. Hello, the 4 of you.
Hello, Roger.
Well, yes, Armand. While you're here, I mean, of course, you know why I summoned you here. It's about that time again. It's a time that all adventurers come to here in Bartholomew's company, where you need to go out and complete a boss battle. I'll say Bartholomew maybe hasn't been keeping as close tabs on you guys as I have since you've joined. Usually Bartholomew has his hands in some of the adventures people go out on, but really it's all been me for your adventures. And personally, I think that a lot of the adventures Bartholomew sends people on are just too easy. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, stop the giant snail or something. It's sure, it's scary, it's a big monster, but it's not really that much of a challenge necessarily. We don't have that many near deaths against these things.
It is a waste of our talents.
Roger, I would never say that these have been
let's
too
not
easy.
commit to that.
Well, what I'm saying is, I think Bartholomew doesn't know that you're ready for your boss battle, but I do, and I figured out the perfect battle for you all. So there is, you know what a frost giant is, right?
Big, yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Big cold giant. And you're familiar with a ghoul, right?
Yeah.
So there's this horrible monstrosity that's been scouring the north. His name is Arthax the Defiler, and he's a frost giant ghoul. So he's very big, very cold, and very terrifying. He's got big claw hands. We've been looking to think, someone's got to deal with him for a while, but Bartholomew's been reticent to send anybody because no one's ready for their boss battle yet. But anyway, I figured this seems like the perfect opportunity to really, really test your mettle. You guys have dealt with frost giants before, right?
Can't say we have.
I have seen them destroy entire village up in the Tsardom of Kurutsk, the Kingdom of the North,
Right.
where I
You
hail
have
from.
experience. Perfect.
That doesn't.
All right,
but we weren't all there. So maybe just.
Yeah, well, I have the authority to send you on this unless Bartholomew overrides me. So I'm gonna send you on this suicide mission.
Bartholomew.
Yes.
I hear you have the authority to overrule.
On what accord?
Just general badness.
Yeah.
No, I like
what
this.
am I overruling?
Let's go.
Roger.
Let's do this.
On what?
On his decision to kill us.
Roger, you're going to kill them? Well, I was going to send them on their fabled boss. Their fabled boss? Perfect! I was waiting for just this moment. Whatever you had in mind, Roger, it's not important. I have the opportunity of a lifetime this evening, and I think you four might be the perfect people to go handle. Roger, I'm going to send you along as well, just to make sure this doesn't get botched. And as Bartholomew says this, he turns to you, and he says... What does he say?
I think there's a trivia competition in a small mountain south of Central City. 25 gold pieces in gift certificate value to the winner, and I want you to go get it.
Can you spend the 25 gold gift certificate on the same night as you win?
It doesn't matter, you're bringing it back for me.
Okay, all right, good. So we won't run into that issue.
And boy, what
All
an
right.
issue it is.
So
Wait,
yeah.
Why have to go on this?
That sounds better than.
Because, Roger, they might fuck it up.
Well, yeah, right, fine.
All right, well, I guess I'm with you guys on this adventure.
This is a plot twist.
Come right along.
So
All right.
go.
God, I haven't gone on an adventure in a long time.
It's
Yeah.
been a while, Roger. I'm glad to have you back.
Me too.
Have you gone on an... I don't care. Go win me the gift certificate. Oh, also, there's been some disappearances at this tavern, so if you could look into that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, anytime.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's a side gig? People are dying, and that's like a side thing?
Okay, so
25 gold. I mean,
that's 25 gold, Roger.
All right, okay. It's a lot of gold.
All right, look,
A lot
I
of gold.
guess disappearing people are more important, but make sure you bring me that gift certificate.
all right. Gift certificate. Maybe find the missing people. Wait, so no frost giant, right?
No frost giant.
Let's do it, boys.
The
All right.
Wallace clan knights have attended many a trivia night.
All right.
Oh,
That
really?
lines up with what we heard before.
I mean, I feel like I'm suited for trivia as a person.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty powerful wizard, so I know some manner of spells and
Sure,
incantations. I'm
Roger.
sure that
Yes,
can
yes,
be helpful. Okay.
All right. Well, I say let's go.
And Bartholomew sends you on your way to complete that Flumph trivia. You find yourself teleported into the heart of a mountain, just south of Central City, where there's a small tavern, the Hatchet Clear Tavern. And you walk in, nice little place. Just straightforward. There's sort of a generic dining room, but to your right, there's the bar where the trivia is held. And the waitress comes up and she's like, "Oh, are you the reservation for Bartholomew's adventuring group?"
Yeah, it should be a table for 4, but I mean, there's 5 of us now. Is that a problem?
No, she can just put a table at the end. Put a chair at the end. It'll be fine.
Might have to take it from the bar. That should be fine now.
You have a booster seat?
Yes, we have.
I'm kind of short.
Yes, we can accommodate.
All right, thank you. Maybe I'll just sit on the bar stool, actually.
Well, they are, they're high top. It's a high top table. So.
Oh yeah, booster seat for sure.
Yeah. So she leads you into this bar room. It's sort of like a square. It's like a square bar where the bar is the middle of the room, and there's the bar all around the center of the room, where the people can sit all around it. Good utilization of space, and there's tables around the outside. She brings you to a circular table in the sort of bottom left corner of the room. And there's a hallway down there, and you think that leads to the restrooms, and you can see the kitchen doors, like sort of behind your table.
It sort of reminds me of some other tavern.
Yeah, nostalgic.
In the top left of the bar room, there is a Flumph, who appears to be. He has some like papers that he's getting in order, and there's a bard sitting next to him. And she seats you, hands you some menus, and walks away.
Man, I feel like it's been forever since
I remember to ask her for bread before she walked away. Did I catch her?
No.
Yeah, can we get around?
Get some bread.
Yeah, they bring you. She's like, yeah, I'll have your waitress bring over the bread.
Okay.
So a few moments later, your waitress, sort of an older, like middle-aged, maybe a little older woman, comes up, puts the bread on the table, and she's like, "Hi, can I get you anything to drink?"
Could I have a regular water?
Regular water, all right. Anything else? Is anyone ice water, perhaps?
I would like an ice water with lemon, please.
Oh,
Ice
lemon
water
for
with
me
lemon?
too.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No ice though.
Also an ice water with lemon and a shot of vodka, please.
A shot of vodka. Okay. Any alcohol other than the vodka? Anyone want like a
Oh,
you have any
strong dog
ales?
ale?
What's your
We got the
ales?
strong dog ale. We got Pam Summer ale.
I'll
We've
take a
got-
Pam Summer.
I'd like a Pam Summer.
Okay. I'll get you.
I'll have a Pam Summer as well.
actually,
Okay.
I'd like a Jack and Coke if you got it.
Jack and Coke.
Summer
Okay.
forward.
Does anyone want a cup of sauce or perhaps? Does anyone need their water spilled on them?
Oh, me.
I'd actually like to. I'd like to order
Still on.
extra bread for later. Because I'm gonna order something that needs. I need bread.
Armand, we'll just ask for more bread later.
on.
Please.
Actually,
I need to ask
do you have
now
one of
because she
those
won't come
little-
back later.
Do you have any like maps of Italy I could color in with some crayons? Like
I don't know what Italy is, sir, but we have maps of DnDTime. It's on your placemat.
Thank you, comrade.
Thank you.
Okay. She walks off.
All right, Yevgeny. You're also a wizard, as am
Yes. Nah.
I. Man, this stool is really uncomfortable. I challenge you, whoever can draw color in this map most correctly.
Yes, I accept.
What do we get if we win? All right. I get one of your spell slots.
You get a pat on the back.
Are those transferable?
I don't know.
If I win, I get to cast Fireball.
What?
Just generally?
I can't.
No,
What?
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a terrible.
Maybe like after trivia.
No, like just in general. Like,
Oh,
like
conceptually.
cast it on-
All right, well, that's not really any of my
like
business.
Literally cast.
I see. No, I can't. I don't have the authority to do that. I mean,
Okay.
like if you pull an item from the bag that lets you cast Fireball, sure.
All right. If I win, you have to. Oh no! That would be a punishment.
As
Neither
you're
of you are going to
having
win this. There's no accuracy here. It's a placemat.
As you're having this
crayons.
discussion, a voice sort of pops into your head and says, "Hello, welcome to Flumph Trivia. My name is Fleeve. I will be your trivia host for the evening. So a little bit about how Flumph Trivia works. Each round, you will have a set number of 4 different points, 1, 3, 5, and 7, and 4 different questions, and I will give you the categories to those questions at the start. You will, for each question, you will wager a set number of points, one of those 4 values, but you can only use each value once. After 4 quarters, we will go into the final round, and the second half, the point values go up to 2, 4, 6, and 8. Now I'm going to explain this a few more times, just so everyone who knows and gets it. So if you think you understand it, you can just sort of check out for right now. And the Flumph goes on to explain it several more times to make sure everyone is crystal clear on
Man, I can't believe people don't get this.
Yeah.
So simple.
Well, you know what? I finally understood it after the 3rd time, so that's good. She got it.
And a few moments later, he's like, "Oh, and I see we have a few returning teams. Team Grady in the corner with their dog companion, their wolf companion, actually. Oh, that's what their team is named after. And Team Crowned It from the Academy of Light. And you see like a bunch of frat paladin bros. Just like, and they're like, all right, well, it's good to see some return. Unfortunately, again, the first place team who won last week is not here again. That's been happening the last few weeks. Guess they really don't want to spend that gift card, because as we all know, you can't spend it on the night you get it.
This is, I'm calling the DnDTime Attorney General.
So let's get right into it. Your waitress has not come back with your drinks yet. She's taking an awful long time.
Oh no.
And he's like, all right, so here are your categories for the first round. We have dungeons, dragons, DnDTime lore, and spells.
Oh, I'm going to be good at those last 2.
All right. So first question is dungeons. Centuries ago, Count Strahd von Zarevich acquired forbidden power from a location in the Balanok Mountains in Barovia. What is the name of this location? Now, when you know your answer, I want you to think about it real hard and the point value you want to associate with it, and I will read your minds. You may want to pick a representative to raise their hand.
I think I know it.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
What do you think?
I just
This feels like a spoil. Wait, Kelar, what are you doing?
Rather than thinking it, I just scream out, "Could you repeat the question?"
So you hear in your head, certainly. Centuries ago, Count Strahd von Zarevich acquired forbidden power from a location in the Balanok Mountains in Barovia. What is the name of this location?
All right.
I feel like this might be a spoiler for something.
And Bard, if you could start playing some music, that'd be great.
Yeah, should I? Is it a spoiler? Or we say, should I think it? I think it.
Okay. What is your answer?
The Amber Temple.
Okay. That's marked.
Wait, what are you thinking? Kelar, you look like you're focusing really hard. We have.
But Kelar, how many points?
Oh. Kelar, what do you guess?
I think it's the Amber Temple.
On a scale of 1 to 7, how confident are you?
Must we assign our points before we hear the rest of it? Yes, we must. Right? Yes.
I think
you
that's
can
right.
only pick odd numbers.
I'm pretty. It's definitely in. It's in the Balanok Mountains, and there are forbidden powers there. I don't strictly remember what Strahd got from there, but I know his friend, the night dark elf, dust elf thing, eats a frog there every week.
Well, I'm sold.
I mean, that sounds good to me.
Very well. I just have to bring up. It's not like discussing his castle. Yeah. It's just.
No, that's not on the mountains. I don't think.
No, it's
That's-
like right where the range starts. Is a
That's
little
near like a waterfall or something.
So it's not Ravenloft.
Really big waterfall.
I just
Not
want to confirm
Ravenloft.
that.
That's,
obviously
that's the trick. That's what everyone
A
thinks.
friend of mine fell off of Ravenloft once, and then he became, I think, a hobgoblin. No, bugbear.
That does not sound like a great fate. Although there are worse
Wait,
things.
Could have been worse.
What was he before?
Oh, I don't know, some sort of paladin thing.
No, it was a hobgoblin. Definitely.
Oh, do you know him too, Yevgeny?
I do know him, yes.
Okay,
Actually,
good.
Boros Mizarosh went into
All right, it seems
my
everyone
uncle.
locked in their answers. And the correct answer was the Amber Temple. Good job,
All right.
all of you that got it.
Well done, Kelar,
Got it.
Droma.
Thanks, Kalar.
KQD.
All right, now for our second question tonight about dragons, which type of chromatic dragon typically lairs in swamps and is usually considered to be the cruelest and most brutal among chromatic dragons?
Ooh. This is
No,
a good
don't
one.
want to be,
Well,
just
Swamp Thing is green.
I think they're black.
I think it is the black dragon, yeah. Because the green dragons are in primeval forests.
And
Well, forests are also
a-
green.
There's
Yeah.
nothing like closer to black. I think it's pretty much black.
All right, I'm gonna guess. All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I agree with Roger, and I support his turn-in.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it. All right, 7 points, black dragons.
No, Roger. Now you see,
All right, hey,
you see,
team,
Flumph
what's your
repeated
team?
several times.
The Flumph sort of singles you out, Roger, in your head.
Uh-huh.
Hi, I don't know, what is your team's name?
What's our team name, guys?
Good question.
Trust a Flumph.
May as well be.
I guess we're team trust. You know what? Bartholomew overrode me. We're team suck at Bartholomew.
Okay. Team Suck It Bartholomew, all right. So, Team Suck It Bartholomew, you guys have already used your 7-pointer. You can use 5,
I
3,
it
or
again. I'm
1.
very confident.
No, you can only use each point value once per round.
I guess what do I do?
I start thinking just 5 points, like not with the answer, but just the 5.
All right. I think another one of your teammates has overwritten your point value, so you're all set.
God, I'm just being overridden every turn today.
All right. So, yeah. All right. So I think everyone has turned in. Yeah.
Guys, I'm
most
very
people,
thirsty.
most people got it. That was the black dragon. That is correct.
Yes!
Hey.
All right. And so next is DnDTime lore. And this one actually happens to be about someone that's in the bar tonight. Wasn't expecting you to be here, so you should have an easy one on this, Mr. Roger the intern. Roger, Bartholomew's intern, is rather fond of what hobby?
Roger, do you have any
I have a lot.
hobbies?
I have so many hobbies. Is this my most known hobby? People know
Just
I
one
like
of them-
bird watching, but I love bowling.
Woodworking?
What's your
Oh, no.
your biggest hobby?
I like
This
This
I
raises
like,
a question. It's,
oh
you
no,
know,
I like
do your
magical
friends
3D
really know
printing.
you? You know? It's like,
Oh no.
is the image that your friends have in their mind of you the same image that you have in your own mind? It's hard to know.
No, I think they
Probably true.
Roger, the only pastime I know you have is trying to kill us.
Oh. Ouch. I mean, I was really just trying to challenge you to really reach your own potential.
Tries to kill us pretty indirectly.
Yeah.
He's unlocking
Wow.
our inner potential.
So is it bowling?
It's bird watching for 3.
Birdwatch.
Yeah, no, 100%.
All right, I think with Suck It Bartholomew thinking their answer, we have everyone in. And the correct answer was
Whatever.
bird watching. All right, and for our final category of the round, we've got spells. What are the material components of the Identify spell?
Ooh.
Oh shit. Yevgeny, you're a powerful wizard.
Define powerful. All right, wait, hold on.
You
I'm
can
actually
No one
level
ever
one
looks
spells.
at the
I
material
believe-
components. They just assume they're going to have their implement, obviously.
I believe there's actually a pearl involved.
I think you're right. It's not a black pearl, though, right?
Wait,
Ooh, a
wait.
pearl worth how much?
Is identify a scrying spell or the magic item spell?
It's the magic item.
It has a
Okay, I don't
component cost, definitely. It also has a gold piece cost. I'm not sure. I had it for a while. Mine and Frostcast, my good friend, he has it.
It can't be I think all of the level ones are like 100, right? Because like chromatic orb gem is 100.
Right, I think I would agree with you. That sounds about right. I want to say pearl 100 gold, but I don't know if there's anything else.
I guess the question is, it's not like a black pearl, right? I think that's the Circle of Death spell.
I do not think it is black pearl,
I
but
mean,
I could be wrong.
That's a boat, I believe.
Wouldn't a pearl worth 100 gold
boat?
be an appropriate component cost?
I've
Would
heard.
there be anything else?
I do not know.
No, I think they're usually like one thing. Oh God, you've got to put it in.
Well, we're gonna
Alright,
need those answers,
okay.
folks.
Well, what do you mean?
100 gold piece pearl for one.
I will
As long
lock
as
it
that
in. Yes, 100 gold piece pearl. Well, our team name, second
Yeah, well, I
Bartholomew.
know your team names. Don't worry. You don't have to think that once I have that established. All right. So, the correct answer. This one got a lot of people. Yes, there is a pearl worth at least 100 GP as one of the main component costs, but you also need an owl feather.
It always gets you.
Yeah,
Credit,
you
though,
said
sure.
you had this spell. How did you cast it before?
This is I do not know. I don't think the owl feather it cost anything, so I think I just like pretended I had it or some shit. I don't know.
All right, so we're gonna
That
take a
sounds
quick break.
like
Our bard's gonna
cheating.
play some music for us on his.
No, I have an implement that counts.
Mm-hmm.
It replaces component sack and less cost gold pieces.
And the Flumph goes on a quick break, and your waitress comes back with your drinks.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, the first round's already
Just them
over.
all over us.
I would
What
like a second shot of vodka, please.
What's the point?
Yevgeny, you haven't even. Oh no, there you
What's
go.
up? What's all your passive perception?
Did she bring us a pitcher of water at least? I mean, or did she just bring the glasses?
She just brought the glasses.
Of course.
13.
I forgot to pick any skills, so my past perception is 1 or 11.
Okay. the rest
Mine
of you?
would be 12. No, 10. Excuse me.
Okay. Stannick and Yevgeny.
I believe my passive perception is low, but let me vet 12.
And Salazar, what was your passive perception?
Oh, sorry. My I have.
Doesn't say
Sorry.
why.
That's not I. Sorry. I was thinking about the drinks.
Okay.
It's 12.
Okay. Now, who had the 13? That was Kelar?
That's me. Yeah.
Kelar, you notice, and it's probably your cat nose that really does it for you.
Okay.
You,
Not defined by my race, but whatever.
all right, well, you notice
We all are.
a strong, like
Some of us
this
will.
woman, this waitress of yours, she's wearing like a pungent and like unnecessarily strong perfume. When she brings over your stuff, and she was like, she puts all your drinks down, and she's like, and you wanted another vodka, Mr.
I think Yevgeny.
Yes.
I think he did.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Actually, and the third too, please, if you would be so
I
kind.
will bring over 2 shots.
Quite the night.
of vodka.
Wait,
did
and
anyone
also
wanna-
for my lovely companion Armand, I think he has worked really hard for this team. I think he also deserves one.
Okay.
Yevgeny, you're a true friend.
Well, all right. That's. Well, I'd
Yeah,
like to
thanks.
get.
I
I'd
appreciate
like to get it. I'd like to get it a beer for Salazar.
Thank you.
I will get those for you. And now, what's there? How'd you do in the first round?
I think we got 15 out of 16.
Yeah, we missed one.
That's pretty
Really,
good.
15 and a half out of 16. And if that's the difference, I will argue for hours. just don't even. It
Yeah,
won't
that
even-
seems kind of rude.
It'll be fun for the first 30% of the event, and then not fun.
And probably for like the last 5%.
Did any of you want anything to eat as well?
What do you got?
Oh,
Well, the menus. We have Italian food.
Oh, I don't need to look. I don't need to look
Sorry,
at the
what?
menu. I would like to order a chicken broccoli ziti, and when you bring it out, bring out some extra rolls with it.
Extra rolls with it. Okay, all right. She writes it down.
I would like a large cheese pizza because it's only 1 silver more than the small cheese pizza.
That's true.
then you
Okay.
just bring it home and you'll have some later.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll have the Caesar salad. The small. The large is too big.
That's okay.
Big
Caesar
salad.
It's a big
And you, Mr. Tiefling.
Pierogi, babushka, please.
Okay. Whatever.
Those
Okay.
those are not right.
What a
Now,
what a
excuse
strange
me.
thing.
That's Polish food.
I have a question.
It'd be a nona in this restaurant.
Have you noticed anybody disappearing? Or not?
No, I haven't noticed anything at all. As you walk away.
Armand,
I need to order my phone.
Armand, that foreshadowing already
I'll get
happened.
her when
It's
she
the team
comes
that
back.
wins.
Yeah, sorry,
well,
Roger.
very
That sucks. You can have some of my
Yeah.
salad if you want.
Roger, why didn't you order anything?
I was gonna, but then she walked away.
Yeah, well,
I'll try and flag her down. Excuse me.
Well, no, you can't.
Oh, no.
You can't flag her down. She's
Wouldn't bet on
very
it.
good at ignoring people.
This is impossible.
All right. Well,
A few minutes later, she comes back with the drinks, and as she's approaching, Yevgeny and Roger, could you both make me dexterity checks or saving throws? Dexterity saving throws.
I am proficient. Would you
That's good.
consider this? Oh no. All right.
oh no.
I gotta roll. So we're gonna.
Yeah, you rolled that to me. Okay.
She's carrying a water cooler through the restaurant for some reason. And
So Yevgeny and Roger, she trips, and just the whole thing, the whole tray of drinks all over the TV. Just completely.
Oh
She's
no.
like, oh no!
Oh.
I'm so sorry. That was.
No,
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 Yevgeny-
really, it's our fault, really.
Oh.
It's no problem.
we were sitting here.
I'm soaking wet. My spell book is ruined.
Oh no. I don't carry my spell book. Are you supposed to do that?
Surely one of you knows control water. Shape water. It's control flame.
Yevgeny, do you have prestidigitation at least?
Good movie.
No, I
don't.
only have thaumaturgy.
Oh, you
kidding me?
There's paper towels in the restroom. If you just down the hall, down there.
Yep.
I make my voice 3 times louder and say, ah!
Okay, no reason to yell, sir. I'm sorry. Your next round of drinks is on the house. I'll go get those prepared. If you would like to go to the bathroom, you're free to do so and dry off. There's
This is
Towels
worse
and
than
stuff.
5-year plan.
and she starts heading back toward the bar.
I'm gonna go dry myself off in the bathroom.
I should probably get a more expensive drink this time. It's gonna be on the house, right?
Yeah, but
No,
the
it will
round
not
that just went all over our wizards wasn't on the house, so
It didn't
it's
go
not
all
like
over
we're
me.
making money here.
I mean, potential for it.
Excuse me, I would like to make Arcana check on this water.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, there's no arcane symbols on this water or on the glass. There's no.
So what you're saying is it's regular water.
It is regular water.
Where
Am I
the
able to dry myself off?
So you go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Roger heads into the bathroom. As Roger,
I'm going to cast Mage Armor now, since I've been covered with water. Hopefully it'll protect me next time.
certainly, yeah.
Would it? Is that? Well, I guess.
Come on,
I wouldn't-
Roger, you always cast mage armor before you enter trivia. We know this to be law. I also go to bathroom.
Okay, so the two of you are going to the bathroom. And in the meantime, the round starts back up with the Flumph.
No.
Oh.
We're gonna be late.
And let me just
It always starts up when you go to the bathroom.
he's like, okay, we're back, and we're back at it. So, round 2 of trivia. Here's your categories. We've got DnDTime lore again, Bartholomew, the gods, and sports.
I'm here. Don't worry, guys. If only Big Sports Crowley were with us.
So, first
Versus he
category.
died in that cup of sauce accident.
Round 3, the gods.
Round 3 was the gods, yeah. DnDTime lore. What recurring villain has repeatedly drawn the ire of and successfully been thwarted by, over and over, by Bartholomew's adventuring company?
Now, are Yevgeny and I in the bathroom?
You are in the bathroom, and, and someone else actually comes in right after you. And appears to be using the piss trough.
On their phone.
But they can think. I mean, the Flumph can still hear the thoughts.
That'd be rude though to read their thoughts in the bathroom, right?
It would be weird to.
I feel like you'd want not.
And Fleeve, what a creep.
It's not as big a crime as stealing the urinal right next to you and there's empty ones.
Yeah. I go into the bathroom.
Okay.
Roger.
Huh?
Roger, I think, did you hear the question?
No, can you repeat it?
What? The category is DnDTime lore, and the
Okay.
question is something to the effect of who's the recurring big bad villain.
Oh, that's probably Lemek.
Beg pardon?
Lemek. He's a lich.
Lemek the Lich.
Yeah.
He's angry at the
Oh.
world because of his name,
You
right?
know what? I remember
I
reading
don't know.
something about him. That sounds like it could be correct.
It also could be Bartholomew himself, depending on your perspective, or it could be Uchonkus.
Yeah, well, I know he's a dick,
Uchonkus.
but Lemek. All right,
That's probably what he's looking for.
I go back to the table,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Lemek
Okay.
for 5 points.
5 points. Okay. A few moments later, all right, all teams are in. The answer to that question was Lemek.
Yes.
Oh, all right, the guys are back. How do we do?
No, you're not back yet.
Oh, never mind.
You're still in the bathroom. So the two of you in the bathroom.
Okay.
There's this guy, and he's just. You don't actually see him going like you don't hear any sounds of water hitting the piss trough. He's just sort of standing there.
Oh, this is awkward.
Hello, comrade.
Oh, Yevgeny, no.
Oh, hello. Hey.
You playing trivia?
Oh, I played trivia last week. You seem good at it.
I am only okay at trivia once in a while. My team very good though.
Huh.
You know, we get it done.
Yeah. That's good. We should be friends.
All right, this is a really awkward bathroom conversation.
I'd like the two of you to make, I believe it's wisdom saving throws.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, lovely.
Well, is this by any chance against magic?
Yes.
Then I would have advantage on this because of my gnome cunning.
Okay.
Not that it matters.
All right, Roger. So you feel something sort of go at your mind, but you're not sure what. Yevgeny, this guy. You wouldn't hurt this guy. This guy is like super cool. You would take his suggestion. You're charmed.
Yes. He seems like a good guy. You know
He
what?
sounds charming.
Had good urinal conversation with this man. You never hurt the fly.
But I can tell he tried to influence my mind.
Yes.
I'm like, whoa, dude, not like, especially not in the bathroom. This is whack. Let's get out of here, Yevgeny.
Oh, but what? Oh, all right.
No,
Conversation.
Yevgeny, stay a moment. Let's talk a minute.
Yes, I was enjoying conversation. Well, are we still at the urinal or are we washing hands now?
Oh, we're washing hands. You should wash your hands.
Oh, lovely. I will do that. Got to wash your hands.
Yevgeny,
You should
What
definitely
is it?
wash your hands.
what are you doing, buddy?
Sing
You should
entire
wash your
Soviet
hands.
national anthem before you finished. What?
Yevgeny?
Yes. Oh yes, I'm fine. Yeah, no, I'm just enjoying conversation, enjoying company with good pal. What is your name? Comrade.
My name's Bob.
Comrade Bob.
Common Russian name.
I'd like to roll an insight check on Comrade Bob.
Okay.
8.
He seems all right.
All right, I guess I'll see you in a minute.
Yes.
Yeah, you run along now, Roger.
You know, Bob, you should join our trivia team.
Did you give him your name?
That's a good idea. I would love to join your trivia team.
Okay.
My team.
Wonderful.
Roger, have you left?
I think I'm just like, because obviously you're speaking in a way that is strange.
Mm-hmm.
Does Roger pick up on that, or because Jeremy, pick up on that, or does this 8 mean Roger's oblivious?
I think the 8 means Roger's actually oblivious on this one.
All right, catch you later. I leave.
He's like, yes, I like this idea. I will join your trivia team.
Hey guys.
Wonderful. Follow me.
Hey, Roger.
First, let me ask you a question. Matt, could you roll a wisdom saving throw?
Ah, yes, of course.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I am very
alright.
wise.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What were you saying, Comrade Bob? I did not hear you properly.
Yeah, you suddenly sort of shake out of it, and he's like, "Oh, I'd better go." And you kind of think this guy just, first off, you know this guy just charmed you, and you think he just tried to hurt you.
Oh, Comrade Bob, wait a moment. Now listen.
Oh no, I better go. You head back to your table, and I'll
Get
head
back here, Comrade Bob! I tackle him.
Okay. All right.
Is this still in the bathroom? Because we
Yeah.
have the table right next to the bathroom hallway, so we would
Yes.
hear if he's yelling.
Well, sort of at the same time this is happening, Roger's walking back. You get your next question.
Guys,
this-
Yevgeny's hitting it off with a random guy at the urinal trough.
Good for him.
Question.
Oh, that does sound like Yevgeny.
Question.
This category is Bartholomew. The great and powerful wizard Bartholomew often says he knows all manner of spells and what other word often associated with magic.
I mean, this one's easy.
Yes,
Could you repeat the question?
it is.
The great and powerful wizard Bartholomew often says he knows all manner of spells and what other word often associated with magic.
He prefers very powerful wizard, not great and powerful, by the way.
Consistent.
I trust me, I hear it all the time.
Is it
Armand.
is it
I
incantation?
will make a note back at HQ with the Flumphs back at HQ.
Is it spells? No.
Spells and spells.
Wasn't it spell?
Oh no. Okay, you're right. It's probably not that one. Well, is it potions? Those are magic.
You know, definitely not that.
Spells and incantations?
There you go. That's the one.
I said that.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
No one was listening to Armand, of course.
Kind of sounded like you said spells and spells.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you after the crash from the bathroom.
Spells and
You all,
spells.
as you're
Yeah,
debating
good for
this,
Yevgeny, getting at it right away.
you get back here, Bob, and then a crash.
Should we do something about that?
Lover squirrel, what can you do?
You know what? I'll go check on it.
All right. Is our bread showing up
I
yet?
need to pee anyway.
Armand! Wallace clan knights always check on things.
The waitress brings over some bread, and she's like, "Ooh, sounds like something weird's going on in the bathroom."
Yeah, it's our friend in the duty met.
Oh,
Armand gets up from the table to go investigate.
okay. Does someone
Also
put in
to
the
go pee.
answer for incantation?
Oh, well, I think,
I do. I do.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
For how many points? All right,
Total
and he's like,
sets
"All
are-
right, we
that's
have
a
all
5
our
out of 7.
answers in." And yes, the correct answer was incantation. The next question is about the gods. Bill the space whale, may he never consume the fair lands of DnDTime, was created through the combined powers of what two gods?
Ooh, this is a really, really good question.
I agree.
Talos and Isis.
Oh, I'm not there.
No, those are not them.
ISIS.
Wait, you're not here.
Jeremy?
Wait a minute.
Yeah. So Armand, you go down to the bathroom and you open the door, and Yevgeny is laying in a pile of goo.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yevgeny,
That's
you
disgusting.
backed up? Are you all right?
I swear this doesn't normally happen.
How long had it been?
I don't really know. What color is the goo?
It's sort of like pinkish, and there's
Oh,
a
my.
brain laying on the floor.
A what?
Like a
my.
brain, like where the guy's head was. So Yevgeny, to clarify what happened, you tackled him, he turned into goo, and a brain fell out.
Lovely. I think
Armand.
Armand.
They can probably only hit you with manslaughter.
Yes, I think Comrade Bob was a spy.
I very slowly closed the door.
Wait, no.
And walk back to the table.
No. All right, I try to get out of the goo. I stand up.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. It's kind of on you, and there's a weird brain just sort of sitting there.
Okay, I take my bag
Mm-hmm.
and I put the brain in bag.
Oh, oh my!
You put on your creepy mask.
No.
All the masks. We all do have creepy masks.
I
Don't
forgot we
forget.
had creepy masks.
We all
I don't
have
have a
creepy
creepy
silver
mask.
masks. Actually, they're not all silver, right?
I also poured
Only
spare
one.
bottle of vodka
Only thing
over
on
I
my-
my
thought only one of them
brain.
was not silver.
All right,
Werewolf.
Yevgeny, you sort of go to touch the brain,
No,
and I
'cause one
need
was bone.
Either way.
you to make me an intelligence saving throw as legs
Oh, dear.
burst out of the brain.
Oh no!
Legs.
Oh no!
Oh, these does not sound good.
All right, you resist whatever this thing was trying to do to you, and then it tries to claw you.
What the legs from the brain? This is a nightmare. Just trying to go to the bathroom.
I believe
Bob.
it misses.
It does it.
This strange brain creature begins trying to murder you.
All right, I'm going to cast thaumaturgy and very loudly yell, Comrade Bob is trying to destroy the restaurant and our livelihood.
Okay.
That's enough for me.
you-
I amble over to the bathroom.
I suppose I hear that on my way back to the table and say,
Could you all roll initiative?
Roger, you've got
Yeah.
the space whale question, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I've got this one. This one's easy.
Dynamite,
Roger.
I'll deal with the lover's quarrel.
Oh
That
my!
is the great big cloud and the conch for
Well,
7
Yes.
points.
you have 1 and 3
Three.
left.
Are we? Oh.
Wait, I can't get 7.
Okay.
7 has already been used up.
Alrighty.
Maybe just use the 5 then.
Nope.
The 5 has already been used up.
Can we do 7?
All right.
Okay, I'm just gonna write you
Just the
down.
right amount of vodka when you're feeling really good. This is where your Yevgeny is at right now.
All right, so what did everyone roll? We got-
1 second. I just refreshing the page.
You know, I heard all Aberrants are capitalists.
There. Just reloading the page. It's taking its time.
Yeah, no, sure. Don't worry, take your time.
Well,
My
it
boss
was taking its
Bartholomew.
time.
My boss Bartholomew was talking about how great it was to be a capitalist. It kind of made me a little uncomfortable, I'll be honest.
That is a very classic boss behavior. Happy May Day, comrades.
All right.
Go de drinko, am I right?
Who hasn't just...
I think that's different.
Kelar, you need to roll initiative as well.
Do I now?
Yep.
Wait, why is it 3? It's not right. Yes, it is. Never mind.
Where is music coming from?
The bard's playing it.
This is
plays-
talented bard.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Okay.
Also, an
and-
ambience of a crowd talking. That is quality.
Well, that's not
That's the crowd.
proud.
This bard is very talented.
Okay, so starting off the round is trivia. The Flumph sends directly into your mind. Next category is sports. What is the name?
Keep asking questions.
What is the name of the one organized sport in the world of D&D time?
Land of DnDTime, actually, is the correct
Land of
phrase.
D&D time. I will note
Lands
that.
it's a plural. There are multiple lands.
Lands of D&D time. All right, I will note that and send that back off to HQ. So that's the question. You guys can answer it on your turns. Next is Yevgeny. There's a brain.
All right.
Is it an action to answer?
It's a
Very
bonus
well.
action to answer.
Okay.
I'm thinking to myself, not great situation. But brain, I have joke for you.
The brain doesn't say anything, but
Well, yes, I figured not. Actually, I'm going to,
oh, actually, it does. It can speak telepathically and says, "I will eat your brain."
yeah, I do not want you to do that, please. Listen, my brain is very fucked up enough. You do not need to eat it. Promise. Anyway, I'm going to tell joke. Okay, brain. What is the difference between Soviet Union and trash heap?
What's the difference?
What is the
Ask me,
difference?
brain.
Please inform me of the difference.
In trash heap, you can find bread.
What is this, a wisdom save?
Yes, it is.
Fun fact: the Trash Kingdom is one of the
well,
greatest
you
producers in the land of DnDTime.
I do not understand your humor.
I am also going to
If you
run
can
past.
call it that.
I am going to run past brain out of bathroom to table.
Okay. Well, the others have all started coming down.
Okay, I will step out of bathroom and step more towards back door that is like sort of near bathroom, but like out of the way of brain.
All right, Salazar.
Yes.
It is your turn. Yevgeny's yelling at a brain that you don't see because it's on the other side of the swinging door into the bathroom.
Can I hear him?
Yeah, you can. He's actually stepped out.
I'm not sure of the answer. Armand, what was up with Yevgeny?
Well, it seemed like he was laying in some kind of pile of goo with a brain.
Oh, that's very strange. Did he look distressed, or did this
I
seem
would say,
intentional?
I mean, from the vibe I got, I would say he looked satisfied.
Oh,
But
disgusting. Roger, what do you think the answer is? I'm not too sure about sports in DnDTime.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
I-
I'm not much of a sports guy, but I
the Wallace
got this
Clan
one.
Knights have never really followed sports.
Blitzball, right?
Sports ball. Yeah, you got it. Sports ball. Oh, no, it's ball game. It's ball game. It's not sports ball. Holy shit, you tricked me, Kelar.
I said
He
blitzball.
didn't even
What?
say
No,
that.
it's ball game.
Ball
That's
game.
great. I love it.
Yeah, it's ball game.
Well, I'm
That's
glad
much
they
better.
got creative with the title.
What are you talking about?
All right, it seems like
Nothing. I
everyone's
just say
answers,
things.
everyone's answers are in. It's ball game for 1 point for you guys. Only you heard that because I speak directly into your minds. All right.
Can we get a mid-game score update?
Yeah, you guys are at 31 out of 32. Team Grady is at 30 out of 32. And Team Crowned It is at 32 out of 32. So,
Oh man, crowned it.
Oh,
close game.
This seems like very narrow categories.
Why would
Like,
paladins know the
So,
identify spell? Can't even get it.
No, you see, they probably had to go to the class in the academy.
How did they know about the owl feather? This is some...
Ridiculous.
Salazar, did you do anything else with your turn? I guess you
no,
used
that-
your bonus action, so.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Roger, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm just gonna enjoy some bread.
Okay, yeah, you have some bread.
Yeah.
All right, Kelar.
I step
How
so
is the
that
bread?
They've gone with this sort of weird, like
used
they've made
to
the
be
bread
better.
out of like pizza dough now. It's not great. Like they gave you vinegar, they gave you oil, but like that only helps it so much.
Probably that low quality restaurant aisle too. I step so that I'm looking down the hallway and I'm like trying to see what's going on.
You see Yevgeny standing outside of the bathroom covered in goo.
Yevgeny,
Hello,
what are you?
comrade.
Hello, comrade. What's going on?
There is brain monster in there. It will attack your mind. Be careful.
I take out my crossbow. And
Okay.
I prepare to shoot at any brain monsters that come into my field of vision.
Okay. All right. It is the creature's turn. It comes crashing out of the door. You can take your shot. I believe that will hit. Yes, that will hit it. And deals 5 damage to the strange brain creature. It continues to harry Yevgeny. Yevgeny, it tries to slash at you with its claws.
Yes. That comrade, attack.
And here we go.
Here comes the brain. All right, I will go ahead and use shield, which, including mage armor, will bring my AC up to 18.
Okay. And I need you to roll another intelligence saving throw, as I believe that attack misses. So I'll need you to make an
dear.
intelligence save.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, you're fine. Again, you feel this thing assaulting your mind, but it doesn't quite succeed on that one.
Wonderful. My vodka barrier is working, friends. Never fear.
Okay, and it is. Oh, the other thing's turn. Yevgeny, Bob walks out of the restroom.
What?
Yeah, he seems to have reformed. You see him sort of reform as the thing like pushes the door open.
Oh dear.
And he comes over to you, and he comes out, Yevgeny, and he's like, I didn't like that very much. And he goes to punch you, Yevgeny.
Oh no, but Comrade Bob!
Is it the goo?
No.
Comrade
Oh
Bob!
my.
No, does he have advantage,
Oh,
Frank?
dear.
No, he doesn't have advantage, but he does have a 22 to hit.
He does hit, though.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
So you take 7 bludgeoning and 8 psychic damage as you feel his hit, like sort of like draw at your memories, and then I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh
my.
dear me. Holy mother of... This man this is bad. A wisdom save incoming. It is not good.
That is not good at all. You take an additional 19 damage.
Oh,
I am what we call unconscious.
But
However-
stable. But stable,
But
right?
stable.
Yeah! Look at that
In my
immediate
ship.
item value.
Holy shit, Comrade Bob can throw a punch, guys. I do not know. This is fun.
And yeah, Bob, you as you sort of fall into unconsciousness, you feel some of your memories getting ripped out of your head.
Oh, dear me, God.
And that brings us around to Armand. You just saw Yevgeny get. You saw Bob beat the crap out of Yevgeny.
oh my.
Joke's on him. My memories
this
are
is-
full of pain and suffering.
This is something that I can understand.
So, it's Armand's turn, but I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Armand and I are roughly adjacent, yes?
Sure, yeah.
Could I hand Armand something that I have?
He could, yeah, sure.
All right. So, Armand,
Yes.
your turn and all that stuff and everything. But if you like, and I hand Armand my net.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I just say, Armand, I have a plan. We need to get it netted.
Get what netted?
The brain monster. What do you mean what? The brain monster.
What about Bob?
What? Is
Do we
that
see
Bob?
the brain monster anymore, or the brain monster back in Bob?
It's next to Bob.
All right, that's fair.
They're separate.
But I think the brain monster is controlling Bob.
You think so?
Well, I don't know. It seems like the brain would be running.
Tell you what, I'm gonna do what I know how to do,
Oh boy.
and that's punch stuff really hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, then I keep the net.
Very well.
Okay.
I approach the brain and Bob.
Sure.
I'm going to try to hit Bob
Okay.
with my fist.
Sure.
Do I hit?
Yeah. Unfortunately, that 12 misses. You sort of like hit Bob, and he's kind of like jelly, and it doesn't like you hit him, but it doesn't really do anything.
Okay.
Lighting the world on fire, Armand.
I'm going to try to hit the brain.
Okay. That'll hit the brain.
Very well. I'm going to expend a superiority die
Okay.
to make it into a sweeping attack.
Okay.
So first I'll do the damage on the brain. 7 damage to the brain.
Okay.
Punch that brain real good.
Yeah, you hit that brain. Hit
And
that
then
brain.
if I'm going to sweeping attack to Bob.
Okay.
If my 20 would hit Bob,
It will.
I get to roll a d8.
All right. The 20 would hit Bob.
Excellent. There's 7 damage to Bob.
7 damage to Bob. All right.
Nice.
And that's all I got.
Okay. All right. Which brings us back around to the top, which I believe is is trivia.
That is hilarious.
The categories this round are interplanar lore, politics, Bartholomew, and magic items.
Man,
What is the
Bartholomew
name?
really dominates the discourse.
What is the name of the war that has been waged for millennia and is currently being waged between devils and demons throughout the lower planes? And that brings us to you, Yevgeny, who I guess
they just call that
you're
light.
just stable, right?
I am stable. Do I have one hit point? Is it?
I think you're stable if you would fail a death saving throw. Right?
Yes. I did not know. I do not have item
Let
description.
me look up the periapt of closure.
Mm-hmm.
I will hope Ruby will save me.
Yeah.
While you're wearing this pendant,
Yep.
you stabilize whenever you're dying at the start of your turn. So you can roll. So roll.
Indeed. I will roll death save
Yes.
with D20 and Yes. This is. I'm just gonna hold on.
This is far more terrifying than the music would entail.
What, trivia?
You hear the Flumph go, "Oh, all right. You want something a little bit more dramatic? That's fine."
Am I able to take actions?
Here's our thoughts.
Okay. And that brings us.
Oh, no.
So Yevgeny, you're stable right now, and
good.
that brings us to Salazar.
Okay.
Salazar.
I'm gonna shoot the brain with my crossbow.
Sure. Unfortunately, an 11 will miss the brain.
Well,
Which is that all you got, Salazar? Do you want to use your bonus action to either answer the trivia question or, I don't know, give out a bardic inspiration or anything? Or
Please.
wait, but hold on. Do I have Bardic Inspiration at level 3?
Yep.
Or is it, it's just a D6. Sorry. Yes.
Or if you have Healing Word, you might be able to heal Yevgeny.
I don't, but Yevgeny is now. I'm gonna bardically inspire Yevgeny. In fact, I'm now taking credit for this dramatic music being played.
You may you might want to inspire Armand or Kelar if that is the case.
I'm gonna try and do a big brain move, if you'll pardon the pun.
I do love inspiration.
All right, well, Roger, it's your turn. There is a question floating out there.
I see. Now, quick question, Crowley.
Yeah.
Roger, being the intern at Bartholomew's shop, maybe would it be reasonable for Roger to have maybe acquired some potions of healing prior to this moment?
Sure.
Just maybe stealing a potion here or there.
Sure, okay. Roger is committing
theft.
Yeah, theft slash, what's the other word? Begins with an
Embezzlement.
E. Embezzlement. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure, you have a few potions.
I will, Roger will go, oh God, Yevgeny, no! And will rush forward and embezzle a potion directly into Yevgeny's mouth.
Okay. Well, 2d4 plus
That's the terminology I'm going to use. Yeah.
You have given me the vodka of life.
You get 5 hit points.
Yes.
And Roger will answer the question. That'll be the Blood War for 7.
That is
I've
correct.
never felt this effective at trivia, literally, in my life.
All right, and that will bring us to Kelar.
About how big is the brain?
That's tiny.
Normal
It's like
brains?
a normal brain size.
Big brain.
It's a tiny creature.
All right.
Legs.
Perfect. And about how far away am I from it?
Maybe 15 feet.
Okay. How far away? What are the other 2 teams again? There's Team Grady.
There's Team Grady and there's Team Crowned It.
And Team Crowned It is ahead of us, and it's a bunch of paladins, yes?
Uh-huh.
All right. I would like to first activate my feline agility.
Okay.
My movement speed is doubled until the end of the turn.
Yep.
So it is 60.
Okay.
I'm going to move.
Fast kitty.
Yes. This was my nickname in college. I'm going to move so I'm next to the brain, and I would like to try and flank the brain against Armand.
Okay. We don't use flanking rules, but that's fine.
Good to know. All right. And I will try to ensconce the brain in my net.
In the net. Okay. Roll an attack roll. I think that's how nets work. Wow, no one ever uses nets. I mean, that hits, so I think
the brain is yes, it's restrained.
Yeah.
I would then like to pick up the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Move 45 feet to Team Grounded.
Crowned It. Yep. Okay.
Grounded. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If need be, I can use my cunning action to dash, giving me another 60 feet.
No, you're fine.
All right. And I throw the brain into the middle of their group.
Whoa, dude!
And I say, "You're paladins. Deal with this." And then I use the remainder of my movement to return to Bob.
Okay.
That is
A
something.
lot of movement, but yeah.
That was a smart move.
Well, yeah, and hopefully in the later rounds, their intellect will have been drained, and we can. I mean, because, well, you know.
All right. Okay. That brings us.
And the brain can get out of the net with a DC 10 strength check.
Yeah, the brain, which you don't really know. None of you are in position to see the brain, so you don't know what it's doing right now. But otherwise, we are at Bob again. Bob looks at you, Armand, and attempts to hit you.
Bring it on.
I believe a 10 would miss.
A 10 does miss.
And then he tries to eat your memories. Could you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
I'd rather not. Do I have to?
Yes.
Well,
Very well.
no, you could just choose to.
Yeah, who was inspired?
I inspired Yevgeny.
Okay.
Oh, well, shit.
Sorry.
So that's a fail.
Thank you, comrade.
Very nice.
So you take 21 psychic damage.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck.
and your memories are drained, which we will get to probably on your turn. Know that there are some side effects. And it's your turn now, Armand. Bob has tried to punch you and then ripped the memories out of your skull. So what this means for you
Are you still
is,
alive?
Am I still?
you got like 28 hit points.
Oh, my.
So when you attack, you need to roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from ability checks or attack rolls, both of them.
That doesn't seem very nice.
That's what this thing does. So it's your turn.
Well, I think as a bonus action, I'm going to take one of my potions of greater healing.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I believe is
44 plus 4.
44 plus 4. You get 14 of my hit points.
Nice.
And then I'm going to try to punch that stupid Bob in his stupid face.
Reasonable.
That should be rolling. All right, before I roll, would a 15 hit?
Well, you need to roll the d4.
All right, well, I'll roll. Ugh, I assume a 12 does not hit.
A 12 does not hit.
All right, well, I'm going to use my extra attack. Wait, do I have that? No.
You don't have that yet.
No. And I already.
You have action surge.
I do have action surge. I'll hold off on using action surge for now.
Okay. Well, that brings us back to the top of the initiative for trivia again. This category is politics. The bureaucracy of DnDTime is controlled completely by what organization? And now it is Yevgeny, your turn. You're sort of on the ground. Your memories are drained, so you have the same problem that Armand has right now.
Yes, which is I cannot remember shit for trivia, but that's like the normal anyway, right?
Sure.
Hold on. Could you explain to me, O powerful god in the sky, the positioning I am to Comrade Bob?
You are immediately next to Bob.
Oh, wonderful. That is not exactly the answer I wanted, but I am going to attempt to scooch myself. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm just going to...
would 100% take an opportunity attack if you tried to move away from it.
Indeed. So what I will do is... I am going to cast as a bonus action Dragon's Breath on Self.
Okay. What kind of damage are you going for?
This is going to be... a good question, actually. I suppose fire damage, you know what? Never...
Sure.
You know, good bet.
Okay.
And I will sidestep to be next to Armand, but not leave Bob's radius, and I will breathe fire on him.
Okay. All right. Yeah. What is that? A dex save for Bob?
I believe so. Here is the thing. Yes.
Okay. So let's see how he does. He succeeds, but takes half damage.
Indeed.
Which is actually important. He seems to really hate the fire. Does not. He sort of like backs off a little bit when you do that. But that's it for you, Yevgeny. Sal, it's your turn.
Sal. Okay, I'm gonna shoot him again with the crossbow. With Bob, I mean. I shot the brain before, I should say. The brain's on the table.
Yeah, the brain's on the table. I guess in this case, for you, the brain's off the table. Yeah, that will hit Bob. Dealing 3 damage to Bob. Alright. It is, now moving on to Roger.
Bonus
So
action.
unless Will, you had a bonus action you want to use.
No. Because I don't know.
You still have inspiration.
Some bardic
Yeah,
inspiration.
that's
would
Oh
be
yeah,
nice.
okay, here we go. I'm gonna bardically inspire Armand.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
No,
So now
how
it's your
does-
turn.
How does Salazar do that? Is it like the moon isn't real? Is it-
Yeah, I strum on my lyre, and it's a little jaunty tune about the moon being fake.
Beautiful.
Comrade Salazar, he's the best.
All right, it's my turn. Bonus action. That'll be the green sun for 7, and then I will stride. I guess I'm right there already. I will cast a spell of Burning Hands at 2nd level into the bathroom all over Bob.
All right. Sure.
Cast it at 2nd level, which that's going to be 12, and then an additional d6. It's about 14 points of fire damage.
Ooh, and it rolled real poorly.
Oh
So
no!
it takes a full 14. For the record, not vulnerable, but does not like the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And is that it for your turn?
Yeah, bonus action. I'm right there up in the front.
All right, and you hear yep, that is all right. All teams have answered, and that is in fact the cult of the Green Sun.
Nice hit.
I mean, who doesn't know that?
Yeah, and Kelar, it's your turn.
Fire hands.
Can I get eyes on what the brain is doing?
It looks. Let's see. What has the brain done? Let me just.
The brain's gone, and the paladins are stabbing each other. It's weird.
Yeah. You know what? One of the paladins has killed one of the other paladins, and the brain is not there.
Well,
I
it
feel a
will
little
improve
bad.
our chances.
Excellent work,
trivia.
Kelar. We're winning now.
Okay,
One of our team has got some infighting.
Where is Bob relative to the bathroom door?
He's right in front of it.
Okay, I go into
The
the
door is
bathroom
now on fire.
and gingerly close the door.
So you'd have to go by like it's a 5-foot doorway, and Bob is standing immediately in front of it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then, in that case,
Can't you bonus action disengage as a rogue?
I can't. I don't think I'm adjacent to him.
More the
Oh, you
problem
can-
is you'd have to squeeze by Bob to get it through.
Okay, yeah, I will just shoot Bob.
Okay. That will actually hit Bob.
Lovely.
And you can apply your sneak attack.
Can I?
Yeah, there are people allies adjacent to him.
Sneaky.
Woo-hoo-hoo. I believe you have 2d6 at this.
Oh, man, boy.
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
Nicholas. Okay, 17 sneaky damage.
All right. Yeah, Bob. Bob takes that damage. He looks back past you. Looks kind of angry. Doesn't like that.
Well, don't
The
drain it.
intellect devourer is sort of out of this equation now and is attacking. Is inside one of the paladins.
Well, they shouldn't have been sitting at that table. I toss my pipes of haunting to Salazar.
Okay.
I don't know how to play them.
Right.
Anybody
all
gets
right.
any thieves' tools of haunting, let me know.
Your waitress comes back with your food, sets it down on the table.
Did she bring extra rolls?
Brought me a roll, and then she proceeds to punch Salazar in the back of the head.
Oh,
Oh no!
oh no.
Oh no!
So
Oh, no.
Salazar, that I believe hits. Actually, hold on. Hold
Okay.
on. He did take fire damage, so it misses.
Yes! Oh,
but I
baby.
do need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Light flashes before your eyes.
That's
No.
Keeps flashing.
Oh.
You take
Keep hitting them.
16 psychic damage
Oh.
and as your waitress eats your memories.
Great.
And those of you that are up close to Bob, he smells of sulfur. Which
Now
is,
he does. We set him on fire twice.
Well, he was
Yeah, it
hanging
smells
out with Yevgeny.
strongly of sulfur now.
But is he still like standing? Is he still like up and doing his thing?
Oh, let's see
Ambulatory
something.
sulfur?
Rebuke. What is that?
Yeah, he's still standing. Armand, it's your turn.
Well, if Bob's still standing, then I'm still fighting. So I'm gonna try to punch him in the face. Fuck.
Okay.
I mean, darn.
Do you want to use your inspiration?
Family strength.
Well, you
no.
do have a minus D4 on top of that, so
Oh.
Yeah. So probably not.
okay.
Well, I'll use my bonus action and attack again. All right. I'm
no
gonna.
matter what, that will hit.
Okay. Cool. Another 8 damage.
Nice.
Damage to Bob.
And Bob doesn't have any weapons, right? There's no.
Nope, he appears to just be punching you
Okay.
really hard. And psychically.
Do I?
It's true, the psychic punch.
Can I get any memories back? I mean, is this gonna be forever?
Yeah, you know, it'll probably.
You can make some more by hanging out with your buds.
That's great. I guess. Can I roll a wisdom save? Can I?
No, not right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I know when?
You're not sure. Everything's a bit fuzzy.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. It is trivia.
I love that part.
Our next category is Bartholomew. What is the name of Bartholomew's super cool alter ego? And now it is Yevgeny, your turn.
He's definitely like the version of Merlin that like decides to go to Bermuda in that movie. Definitely him. Anyway, no, I'm not that.
What?
Yes, I'm not answering the question.
Is there a movie
Okay.
with Merlin in Bermuda?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the
Sword in the
Sword-
Stone.
yes, the Sword in the
He's like a tourist Merlin. He had to be there.
He gets very
Never seen that.
frustrated with training King
I'll have to
Arthur,
see it.
and he says, "That's it."
You
I'm
ever seen
off
The
to
Sword in the Stone?
Bermuda,"
That's
and he goes,
good stuff,
I
man.
haven't. No.
It's good. Very good.
It is good
You
stuff.
can watch
Anyway.
it on Disney Plus, not a sponsor.
I am going to do a step.
Okay. Which is, well, you have your dragon breath still up.
Yes, I do. I believe that is only one time.
Nope.
Nope.
Right, really?
Yeah.
Until they spit. Holy shit balls. Yeah, okay, yes, that's multiple times. All right. Yeah, I'll do that again. I breathe fire on his brain.
All right.
And,
Roll the
and in
damage.
an attempt
Well, no,
to make
on-
my
on
spell more
Bob, not the brain.
powerful, I take very high proof vodka from in my bag and make Molotov cocktail and
Oh,
also
boy.
throw it at his face.
Okay, that doesn't
seems like it would be more
actually
than bonus action.
do anything, but all right, sure.
You know what? I don't care. I do it anyway.
Roll your damage.
Yes. Here it is. Here it is. It is right here.
Just right in front of me.
I'm about to click it now.
All right, Bob says still takes the half damage. Does not like your fire you're getting.
My finger is
Probably
approaching
not.
the button,
Salazar,
and in the
it's your
coming
turn.
moments,
Can I see the waitress?
You will be.
Yeah, she's right next to you.
I'm gonna stab her with my rapier.
That's fair.
what'd you call me?
That hits the waitress.
She does seem like kind of a bitch.
She punched me and then sucked my memories off.
And she spilled water on us.
Regular
yeah,
water,
that
though. Not grape water.
that hurts the waitress, and she sort of like glares at you, and you smell sort of mixed in with that perfume, this sort of sulfury smell. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Salazar?
No, that's it.
All right, Roger.
All right. Roger will. Does anyone else want to answer this, or should I just keep going on all these?
No, please, Roger.
Please, Roger, please.
Okay. What was the question again?
I knew the demon one.
What is
don't
the
know
name
this.
of Bartholomew's super cool alter ego?
Oh, it's Bartholomew, of course.
He did tell on me it's DnDTime.
DnDTime.
That is correct. And you know what? We're gonna move on to the next question. We gotta pick up the trivia a little bit. Okay.
Die, Bob, die.
What is that? 13 damage?
13 fire damage.
What's your DC?
Ooh, my DC is 13.
Okay, so he only takes 6.
It does. Oh, no, that doesn't apply. That's cutting words. Never mind.
All right. Now, after your turn, the Flumph actually asks the next trivia question. Our final category of the round, magic items. What is the name of the blade wielded by Fox 6, a powerful member of Bartholomew's adventuring company?
I don't have it. It's a motifact. Oh, no.
Yep. And now, Kelar, it's your turn. Bob looks real rough, and the waitress actually looks kind of like she's melting into goo.
Okay, well, I would like to. Yeah, I'll shoot Bob.
Okay.
19.
Why do you have advantage?
Oh, right. I don't.
Okay. Unfortunately, that misses, Bob.
Okay, fair enough. Am I inspired? I'm not inspired.
Sorry.
Bought you a beer.
not.
I mean, it fell on Roger, but I still bought it.
Okay.
I mean, we haven't paid for anything yet.
What was the? Could you repeat the question?
Yeah. What is the name of the blade wielded by Fox 6, a powerful member of Bartholomew's adventuring company?
I actually think
cool.
I think I know that, but I'm gonna defer to Roger.
What's your guess?
It's something
We don't have
about.
to lock it in.
It's something about Bahamut, but I don't know the name. I think
Nope.
it could be somebody
wait.
else's thing.
Maybe.
Okay,
Okay.
good talk.
So,
Fox Snakes in the chat. Anyone?
Oh, I know what this is. I just can't.
Oh, okay.
all right.
Please.
Anyway, it is now this Bob's turn and the waitress. Bob goes to punch you, Yevgeny.
Oh no!
That's not how that was supposed to work. Oh boy.
All right, okay, all right. As he does,
Chat's got us.
Well, he took fire damage.
he
Well, that's
did.
true.
Is disadvantage, I
Oh,
believe, which is
But
enough.
And he
Wait,
attempts to eat Armand's memories.
Why what?
Wait, surely a 12 is not enough.
It misses.
12 is not enough.
Oh, right.
still
Yeah,
memories on
memories
it.
is the secondary thing. Yeah, okay.
So if you could roll a wisdom saving throw for me,
Very well.
Armand.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, you have inspiration.
I do have inspiration.
Please be inspired.
D6. Is it a D6 now?
Yeah.
Salazar?
Yeah, it's
Yes, it's a D6. Sorry.
Ooh, good
you
roll.
succeed and don't have your memories eaten. Bob and the waitress both start to slip through the floorboards. You can make attacks of opportunity to try and stop him.
Absolutely, I do.
Can I tell a joke is an attack of opportunity?
No, you
This is against
yeah.
Bob.
That's against Bob.
Can I take one against the
Not
waitress?
great.
Yeah,
That's
you can take
not-
one against the waitress.
That's not great.
Oh!
Oh!
Hey!
Guys, me too.
Comrades!
I want to hit.
Comrade Bob! This is what you get.
Would you
The
care to
disloyal
describe your sort of joint-killing blow on Bob and the waitress?
So she goes to slip into the floor, and I just stab her right as if to like pin her into the floorboards.
Okay, and Armand and Roger,
Well,
you're
as-
both attacking Bob.
As Bob starts to slip into the floor, I imagine that his lower extremities kind of
Duify.
liquefy first, but his upper body is still semi-solid as he's dropping into the floor, and so I kind of come in with a low, what would normally be like a shot to the body, and I spin around with the full force, but I just catch him in the head, and I just pull the goo of his head off his shoulders.
All right, yeah, and Bob is annihilated. You have successfully murdered killed Bob and the waitress. Your food is at the table. The
Holy
folks says,
crap. Was that an Oblex? Wow.
Don't you love it when you return from bathroom and your food is on table?
I make sure
that is
to
nice.
grab a couple of rolls so that the rest of the party doesn't grab the rolls that I need to sop up the Alfredo sauce of my chicken broccoli.
How many rolls are there total?
It's, by the way, the sword that cuts to heaven 1 point. Lock it.
I need two. I only need two.
How many are there total?
Huh?
How many rolls are there total, Crowley?
there are how many of you are there? There's 5 of you.
Yeah.
There are 6 rolls.
Well, that's perfect. I'll take 2. Everybody else can have 1.
Oh, that's perfect, is it? Fine, I'll take
It's perfect for me.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not eating any rolls. I'm trying to cut down
we
my
killed
carbs.
some goo. Hey, everybody, we killed the goo.
Well, yeah, what about the brain, though?
Yeah, there's 2 dead paladins now. The other 2 have chopped off one of the heads and sliced it in half. You think the brain is dead.
Well, that's on them.
Hey, Flumph, we missed some of the questions. He's like, oh, too late. We can't go backward anyway. So let's just finish us up with a quick lightning round in round 4, and then the final round. So our categories for round 4: geography, magic items, DnDTime lore, and the gods. In what region of the lands of DnDTime is the Sea of Broken Glass located?
I'm gonna guess the south.
I don't think that's the answer you're looking for.
No. I don't
Broken
think so.
glass. It might be named so because of ice. Perhaps the north? I would
No,
actually
think of it
say
more literally. More
Maybe-
literally than that.
The
The
mirror.
broken
dimension.
glass region. The region of broken glass.
The ocean. Roger, do you know?
You
the
live in this fantasy land. How do you not know where anything is?
I don't get out much.
I grew
I
up
was
in
raised in the
Izardo.
Wallace clan. We're very insular.
It's
That's what they
it'll be
will
the
die
dump
with.
or the trash kingdom.
That
Oh,
would be
that's
the
a
Trash
shit,
Kingdom. That
that's
is
another name.
correct.
Trash
That-
kingdom. Yes.
Magic items. What legendary magical item is capable of permanently adhering any 2 objects together?
Well, I know that one.
Is it a magnet?
It's sovereign glue.
That is correct. 5 points there.
All right.
Nice.
DnDTime lore. The adventurer, a Drow Princess of the Underdark, is also this adventurer, a Drow Princess of the Underdark, is also considered by several religions and other adventurers to be something of a patron saint of friendship.
What?
This is it's specific character lore. Other adventures in your own adventuring company.
Oh, I've
Could you
never met
repeat it?
This adventurer, a Drow Princess of the Underdark, is also considered by several religions and other adventurers to be something of a patron saint of friendship.
Okay, just let me check the character codex.
Yeah, you're not gonna find it there.
Well, I don't know.
Oh no, you will actually, maybe.
Well, I closed it. Oh.
It's too late
Could be
now.
anybody.
Legend
that'll be-
theater.
You
Legend
guys
theater.
want me to just get this one?
Yes, Roger.
Yeah, why do you want
All
to?
right. That is Selkrest of House Ishal. Thank you.
Yes.
Right.
Close enough. We were looking for Selkrest of the Frozen Crown, but that is also acceptable because she is of House Ishal.
Well,
All right, and finally, for the end of the fourth round, the gods, Lance Silverblood, the Silver Hierophant, is a cleric of what moon god?
All right, leaving this one to you guys.
Moon God.
Boy, so many moon
Wait.
gods.
Yeah,
Moon
it's Moon Knight. Is it Moon Knight?
No, I don't think it's
Not Moon Knight.
What-
Does that count as a guess?
No,
I take-
no, I'm
I
not
take
thinking it.
issue.
I'm exclaiming it.
With this moon god.
Uh-huh.
I don't like the cut of their chip.
Do I do this with you
believe
guys?
Salazar
No,
makes us
wait,
refuse
Moon
to
God,
answer this
right?
question out of principle.
Is it
Uh-huh.
Saloon?
It
All right.
is Saloon.
Hey!
It's actually pronounced
It's usually
Salute.
pronounced Lune, but we'll accept it.
Oh, Lune. Okay.
All right, in this final round, you
Wait,
can bet anywhere.
5 rounds?
Could we get a score update?
Yeah, you guys are at. You've only missed one, right?
47, I think.
Oh, you know what? I started doing the points wrong, even though I explained it several times.
So 55 of 50.
Look, you guys are in the lead. Let's just do the final round. Don't screw it up.
We're wagering 10 points.
10 points on each one. All right, there's 2 questions. There's D&D time lore, and the final question is on monsters. Starting with D&D time lore, Kurogan, the Golden God, one of Bartholomew's earliest adventurers, is the owner and proprietor of what gym?
Global Gym.
It's Kurogades.
That's correct. Kurogan for 10 points. Great.
Damn it.
And
This is
finally,
hurting me inside.
these oozes, a result of horrific mind flayer experiments, feed on the memories of their victim.
Oh. I think we met some of those tonight.
Is it the Ooblex?
It's the Oblex, but yes, you got it.
Oblex. Sorry.
Oob, obe, what's the
Thank
difference?
God.
And our winning team tonight is Suck It Bartholomew.
We did it.
We did it, boys.
Oh, crap, guys. I left my wallet.
Comrades.
Do you think one of you guys are able to spot me for...
Well, surely they'll let us use the gift card.
I will spot you, Roger.
I'm sure we have gold.
Yevgeny.
With good Zardom silver.
Some 4 other gift cards come bubbling up out of the waitress.
Oh.
Okay.
4
I-
gift cards?
I take one.
Okay.
I also take one.
I'll take one.
Okay, you all take
Yeah,
one.
I'll take one too.
I clean it off.
It's been, if you remember, 4 weeks of no shows from the first place teams. So you found their gift cards.
Oh,
Also-
nice. Very good.
But
I like
yeah.
they're like they would
Love
have given it to
love
him.
it. Love it.
All right, now thank you all for attending Flumph Trivia. We'll be back here again next week as usual. But hopefully no more disappearances, since it seems like Suck It Bartholomew might have killed an Oblex that was apparently eating our patrons.
We're here to help.
Which is, that's great.
Oh, wait,
And,
I have one last joke.
oh boy, here we go. Okay, why don't you hit us with it?
What do you call the drink? It is 1 part vodka, 1 part vermouth, and olives and olive juice, then drink alone.
Oh, God.
What do you call it?
It's a martini quarantini.
Ah, yes, Armand gets in the quarantine.
Oh,
Quarantine.
our adventure! Thank God. Anyway, and that's it. You have successfully killed the Oblex and not gotten just 1 gift card, but 5 total.
Ah,
You
yes.
You can use
Wonderful.
the other week's gift cards on this week because they were given out beforehand.
Oh, beautiful.
Ooh, thank God.
Yeah, I put away my weapons.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
And that's the end of that Fable tier adventure. Where's Bartholomew?
And with
Well,
that, you have completed your adventure. You return to Bartholomew's shop, where Bartholomew looks greedily at the gift card you've brought back. exactly what I need. Those breadsticks are to die for.
You think? Yeah.
All
right.
Well, I know. I sent you there to die for them.
Oh, well, we didn't. Some paladins did,
enough to
though.
die places.
You
What's up with
have done a magnificent job, and for that, I think promotion is in order.
that? Hey!
Claps his
We are
hands,
fables.
and immediately you hear the sound of trumpets blaring out. Confetti begins to rain from the ceiling of Bartholomew's shop, and you suddenly feel as though you're being watched. Bartholomew looks to all of you and says, "You four adventurers are, well, perhaps not the oldest of my company, but it feels as though we've been together for a very long time still. I'm very proud in each and every one of you, and I'm very happy to promote you to the fabled tier. But to each of you, I have a special reward." And he steps first to you, Yevgeny. Yevgeny Kukarov. You really should cut out with the drinking, maybe less. It's gonna start with that one of continued development. But you are a formidable wizard, a quick thinker ready to act whenever you need. But more than that, you're a wizard who trusts in your friends and relies upon them, which is something that many wizards can't seem to get past. It's a pleasure to play with you, Yevgeny. And I appreciate your spirit and your ability to take a joke. When it
Thank you, Comrade Bartholomew. It is a great honor.
I have for you two things. One, and he hands you a large, sounds like a sack, and it jingles as though it's filled with coins. Your adventurer bonus. And as he hands it to you and you open it up, it's filled with Bartholomew bucks. And he says, your reward. And more than that, Yevgeny, becoming a fabled adventurer means you get to have a title now within the land of DnDTime that all will know you as. Have you decided upon your title?
I have not, but Bartholomew, I promise you I will think hard about this and get back to you in very due time.
Very well. Yevgeny, thank you for playing with us, for being a part of my adventuring company. I don't do these.
Yes, thank you, comrade. Bartholomew, you're the best old wizard bastard I've ever met. You're the best.
Thank you, I think. And once again, there was a resounding cheer of applause. It just kind of comes out of nowhere. I televise, by the way, everyone in the world. He steps over to you. Armand, Xavier, Wallace.
Yes.
I've been around for a very, very long time, Armand. And throughout my existence, I have seen many a Wallace clan knight rise to greatness. And I think it's already in you that you may in fact become the greatest of them all.
That is my greatest hope.
A Wallace clan knight always hopes. You never give up, even against the darkest of odds. And you come at every situation with at least some modicum of humor. Additionally, and probably more importantly, of all of these adventurers, you haven't died yet, so good work.
Thank you.
Armand, it is a pleasure to have you with us in my adventuring company. Have you decided upon, here's your big sack of cash. And again, this big jingling sack that's filled with coins, but it's got Bartholomew bucks in it. Have you decided upon your title?
I have. And Bartholomew, in fact, you've just inspired me. I would like my title to be The Fists of Hope.
The Fists of Hope. And from now on, forever, you will be known in the lands of DnDTime as Armand Xavier Wallace, the Fists of Hope. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Kelar, Droma. Kelar, I feel like many people don't give you your full name. They just leave it Kelar.
I feel that way as well.
Well, good. That's just perception, I suppose. Kelar, you're swift of wit, swift of paw, swift of foot, and swift of mind.
Aren't his feet also his paws?
Well, he's got up paws, and I meant like hands.
Sure.
My meaning. Kelar, you always manage to find humor, even in the most ridiculous of circumstances. You're clever, creative, and think outside the box.
Well, thank
Even
you.
when situations so seemingly lethal. You are an invaluable asset to my company, and a good friend. Kelar, have you considered... Oh, first, here's your reward, here's your bonus.
Thank you. Just take
Big
that.
jingle. Have you
Jingle.
considered your title? The
It
bag
is-
will jingle forever, by the way.
Oh, what? Awesome.
Enchanted.
It is my hope, Bartholomew, that forevermore I shall be known as Kelar Keldroma, Jedi Knight.
Kelar, Droma, Jedi Knight. And so all throughout the lands will know you. Now and for all time.
Thank you.
Congratulations and welcome to the Fabled Tier. And last, but certainly not least, Roger. No, I'm just kidding. Salazar.
Yes.
You, more than anyone in my adventuring company, are a seeker of truth. You will not let lies, no matter how commonplace, stand, or even truth, no matter how commonplace, but you will always question that which is seemingly understood and accepted. You will push the boundaries of thought, and, well, someday, perhaps you will prove to everyone that the moon is indeed fake. Salazar, someday, perhaps, could you take the time to teach me your theories? To explain to me? I wish to know
I'd love to,
Something-
Bartholomew.
beyond even my knowledge. Oh, I'm sorry. A little distracted. But, thank you again. Well, Salazar, what would you like your title? Oh, here's your cash, by the way.
Thank you for my jingling bag of Bartholomew bucks.
Indeed. Have you considered what title you would be known as?
Truth Seeker.
Truth Seeker. Salazar Stannick, the Truth Seeker. Truth Seeker. Lots of good applause. All right. And with that, the four of you have been promoted to the Fabled Tier. Your
Wait, Bartholomew.
Yes.
I have given this more thought and taken several more shots of vodka, and I think I have thought of my title.
Yevgeny
It's-
Kukarov, what shall be your title within our company?
It would be my great honor to be known as the Invoker of Insobriety.
The Invoker of Insobriety. Forever,
Da, comrade.
Yevgeny, you will be known. Congratulations, I think. I'm pretty sure. From here on out, your adventures will be more challenging. You'll be put to your paces and put against new threats and challenges, the likes of which you have never yet seen throughout your travels. I wish you the absolute best moving forward, and hope that someday you will join my higher ranks as mythic or perhaps even legendary adventurers. Congratulations, my friends. And with that, there was another resounding clap of applause. And he goes, all right, well, with that out of the way, and all the music just stops. When if you like to buy anything with that, like I'm not beyond offering you something now that I'm just giving you that cash.
Yes, Bartholomew, this is Armand.
I'm aware, I understand. I hear you by your voice.
Xavier
Is
Wallace.
that the Fist of Hope?
It's Armand Xavier Wallace, aka the Fist of Hope.
Fist of Hope, yes.
I would like to buy a random magic item from the bag.
Oh, bag time.
It's bag time.
Very well, Armand. And he takes out the large bag of holding, his kind of burlap sack, and holds it out for $500. Take your pull, my friend. Good luck.
All right, here we go.
Shakes it around, and you hear all sorts of clattering and probably crashing of glass and things inside of it. Oh, you're not Scotty. Oh my God, Scotty, you scared the shit out of me, my dude. You can't just roll that like that. It's rude.
7, 7, 7.
That's so rude. I feel so bad for you. Well, Mitch, good luck.
Is that lucky?
Oh, that would be a very good roll. Unfortunately, you didn't roll that one. God, you did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I did.
What? What's that?
Why did it say Scotty rolled it, Mitch?
He rolled 777.
I rolled
It says
777.
Michigan.
I don't see it. What the hell? Oh, all right, there we go. It didn't show up for me. I had to scroll down.
Who is Scotty?
Don't worry about it. I am going crazy, guys. You reach into the bag.
We worry about you, Jeremy.
And as you do, I lose it. No, you reach into the bag, and as you're feeling around, you're like, ooh, what could this be? And at first, your hand settles upon something glass, but it's broken. You cut your finger a little bit. Ow. Ooh, you keep reaching around, and a sword. Swords are like kind of cool. Oh, it's very hot. Oh, very hot.
Oh, I don't like a hot sword.
Oh, don't want hot.
Like a cold sword.
But finally, your hand settles upon. Brain. Your hand settles upon what appears to be a small piece of paper. It feels kind of like wax papery, and you're like, I don't want this. But then you feel the bag like constricting around your arm as it's closing. You just grab it and pull it free, knowing your time is nigh. And you pull from the bag a piece of wax paper with a golden star sticker on it. And Bartholomew goes, oh, that is a rare creation. This is a charm, actually, from my charms collection. This is a charm of annealing. When you were to affix this item to your armor or something of the like, you gain a +1 bonus to your armor class.
Oh. Well, I'll take that.
Very nice.
Very, very, very good charm.
Very nice. Very nice.
Congratulations. Actually, quite an expensive item, actually, I believe, in the shop.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, I shall affix it to my upgraded armor.
In that vein, could I upgrade my armor?
Oh. There's a negative stipulation upon that charm that I did not read, apparently.
Excuse me?
Oh, no, it's just if you buy other charms from the shop, you cannot add other defensive charms. That's all.
Okay.
That's all. Very
But buying the upgraded armor doesn't count against.
No, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
So, what else can I do for you? Anyone?
How much is upgraded armor?
Upgraded armor's 100, Bartholomew.
All right, bang, I'll do it.
Very well. All right, I should add that now. All right, is there anything else I can do for anyone? Oh, I'm sorry.
Actually, yes. Oh, powerful Bartholomew.
A tap of your leather armor, by the way, Kelar. Suddenly, metal spikes just boing, kind of grow out of it. Little tiny metal studs.
Excellent.
And you're gonna have stud leather armor.
Is it to my understanding we were just awarded 400 of your dollars, of your rubles?
A Bartholomew box, yes.
I would like to buy then a charm of good luck.
Charm of good luck. So one thing to know about the charms, you can only use them on a glamored item.
Ah.
So just keep that in mind. Glamours also cost 100 Bartholomew. Yes. It's a thing I've got going here.
I understand. Then in that case, I will hold off for now, but I have my eye on that thing.
Very well. They'll be in there forever, probably, because I never change them. All right. And if you all good?
I'm set.
Yes.
Hearing
Thank you very
everyone's
much,
all
Comrade Bartholomew.
set? Yeah, of course. And with that, we're going to be right back. Stay tuned for game 3. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you soon.